on. Face the blinding skyline in artificial dawn. Withdrawn in simple lexicon. Nothing left but old routines. All are you gave to me. Play bound by programming antique. So lonesome I sleep. And like clockwork memories repeat in reason. And to get in normalcy when I got to see. Yet here I am, always waiting on something I can try to be masquerading. I'm only what you make of me. Is that the tempo I meant to follow? When happy hearts we play our parts and fall. Is that human after all? Every path I follow leads to the same old time. So long to binary facade. Fleeting moments take the starway. Recorded small across the wheels of tape. I read all the notes and sequence, but I can't make out the meaning. So lonesome I weep. And like clockwork elegies repeat in season. Etiquette and circuitry, connection obsolete. Yet here I am, always waiting on something I can try to be masquerading. As more than just a fantasy. Is that the fate that I emulate? Or to play pretend until the ending calls? Is that human after all?
May I ask something? Go ahead. While I was looking at the stars. While I was looking at the stars. Well, I like that, I guess. May I ask something else? You may. Why do you like the stars? That's a good question.
Every night as the stars align, my weary parts, my rusty heart recalls to minds of your hand to mine, and the words I often heard said, if God demands it, then we can't help it. A sickle born through pain and scorn. Reaper said, don't you take me out when the stars fill my head. Could I try? Could change and leave me gratified, even if it's not what you want for my afterlife. If I turned out like you, would you be mad? Is disapprove of what it takes to live on you? Always waiting on something I can try to be masquerading as something more than anything. Is that the meaning that I'm meant to be? Oh, a paragon, my back upon the wall. Is it human to be waiting for something you can settle on, never changing? A dutiful automaton. If that's the tempo I'm meant to follow, or is the beat to be complete and whole? I'll be human after all.
Me song.
Cutting crossroads where to stand. Sounded crossing to me. An escape from the world as we know it. When it's wrong, try you just fall back into the pit. I never looked to be a friend, meeting and completing you. But what's in it for me too? I'm so proud you sold, just a jack of all trades. Let's do for my clients every day, every day, every day. Artistic insights just for you, for your motive. Attractive iridescent
just me and you with leisure views for two. Our promises bound by sights we long outgrew. A curtain that shades a late but morning sun. A weeping window wails for days come undone. If I live to be a weather vane, always pointing off awake to lead you on the flyaway, turn to face the side of you. Would it be enough for me to lead your way? I stay afraid and weak day. I reach for what remains. Didn't you see the yesterday? I had decided it looked like rain. All the words I loved and said that they stained the sidewalk down the drop with gray. Oh, rain or shine, I'm by your side, so why won't you look my way? The weather forecast calling for another cloudy day. That evening, just me and you through rosy tinted views. A promise of fair winds that never blew. Vermilion claims to say the sun will stay, and yet my heart holds close the storm as it breaks. I could live to be a hurricane, turn into a tempest, violent, silent in the idle world. Existing without you, could it be enough to change the way you use my name in vain? I stay for all that is. Didn't you see the yesterday? I had decided it looked like rain. All the words I loved and said that they stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, rain or shine, my heart won't dry, so why can't I look away? The weather forecast calling for another cloudy day. Didn't you see the news today? I heard they said it looked like rain. All the words I left unsaid that day stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, rain or shine, I'm by your side, so why won't you look my way? The weather forecast calling for another. Didn't you see the yesterday? I had decided it looked like rain. All the words I left and said that they stained the sidewalk drop by drop with gray. Oh, vivid skies make us sleep, but even still I'll stay. The weather forecast calling for another cloudy day. Look through me, a window pane colored as the sky, entirely filled with clouds. I might be everything that I can be. If it's not enough, I trust the sky will open up someday. Someday, someday.
I guess it can't be helped, it's just a matter of when do you think she'd notice if it never blooms again? As my roots grow tangled, letters running on red, I just close my eyes as I get stuck within my head. Late nights alone, the sapling prays to grow. So you're always nowhere near. If the sun grew cold, proving all that I fear. If I had your blessing, then it all would disappear. But I feel so stupid, cause you feel the same. And when I water the roses, I can trust you to stay. So here I lay neath the shimmering moon, just a love struck fool. What do I do but wait for you? Late nights inert, rehearsing every word unheard. The sun is silent blur, and sure it hurts. This finger discovered in dirt, still digging for a lock. Return to sing a sordid verse. It's only these small words that could make me run away. Moving soil like mountains for a chance of brighter days. But the 8 small letters never show me their grace. Kiss a rose or bush daisies, and the sky's forever gray. And it feels so stupid, cause you feel the same. And when I water the roses, I can trust you to stay. So here I lay neath the shimmering moon, just a love struck fool. What do I do but wait for you? I guess it can't be helped, it's just a matter of when. If she just won't notice, then I'll take it on the chin. If our roots grow separate, if the roses stay dead, I can plant new seeds and then tomorrow's flower bed. And it feels so stupid, cause you feel the same. And when I water the roses, I can trust you to stay. So here I lay neath the shimmering moon, just a love struck fool. What do I do but wait for you?
Hard to shake, they're better than me. They all forget me. Can I be you just for a day? Good morning, I'm awake, kicking to the curb the things I loved yesterday. Hating love and loving modesty. I sing out with a smile. It's so degrading, it's so frustrating. Will I ever be satisfied? Every breath I take puts me in deep pain, but I love this oxygen rotting all the same. Everything I did was so everyone loved me. Everything I did was so I lived the life in my dreams. When you say guide me through this world, I know something must have happened. So don't you think that we should take a leap and end it right here? And if you think that we should meet again, don't expect me to be a friend. One more step until we have to do this whole thing again. All over again, do it all over again. Chaotic emotions that take all control. But grant my wish, if you could give me this, then maybe I can let this go. You're saying, guide me through this world again. Don't prove me, I'm tired of this. How about you take on my role and see just what you can do. You don't have to try or even do your best. You might even feel envious. One more step, you'll never get to do the same thing again. Oh yeah, again. That being said, it's not as bad as it could be. Yes, I agree, I truly agree. It's plain to
yellows and my blues to make a shade of green. Prosaic practice of depravity, suspending innocence above their disbelief. I wish that I could paint a pretty picture onto everything and leave a mark upon the wall that felt like anything. Or maybe that's the essence of an artist and their legacy, just chasing down the sense of infamy. Put brush to canvas with a fear away. A simple motion makes the consequence intricate. All the little nothings in my parapet. I hope it's something that you don't forget. Cadmium red is the ground beneath. Cadmium orange everything I see. Cadmium yellow is the air I breathe. Cadmium colors painted inside me. I can make autumn from a single leaf. Steal a fine picture like a first-class thief. Make the water work like you won't believe. Find a new world that can set you free. How could anybody ever live like me? I spend my hours doing alchemy. I make a lot from findings ink inside the smeltery. It's not exactly where I want to be, but wanting doesn't matter when there's mouths to feed. I wish that I could paint a pretty picture of a fantasy. I'm tired of feeling new or living for my family. Instead I make the metals in the pigments in my reverie, and maybe that can be enough for me. Oh, isn't it funny facing destiny? It's like a knife inside, twisting my arteries. God, I want for nothing but identity. I think that's something that belongs with me. Cadmium red is the ground beneath. Cadmium orange everything I see. Cadmium yellow is the air I breathe. Cadmium colors painted inside me. Integrate fever 101 degrees. Chatting my body with a gentle breeze. Damn it, I am real and I have my dreams. Watch me burn brighter till I fail to breathe. How could anybody ever live like me? Baby, do you know what it's like to die? To see the sparkle fade from inside your eyes. I can't remember what it's like to feel autonomy. Can't even feel it in the moments that you left with me. I keep the bullet in the chamber mocking me, but I don't wanna feel it coming out of me. I spend my hours doing alchemy. I mix my yellows and my blues to make a shade of green, chasing impossible philosophy, and hoping that this poison ain't the death of me. Cadmium red is the ground beneath. Cadmium orange everything I see. Cadmium yellow is the air I breathe. Cadmium colors painted inside me. I can make autumn from a single leaf. Steal a fine picture like a first-class thief. Make the water work like you won't believe. Find a new world that can set you free. How could anybody ever live like? Baby, do you know what you wanna hear? 'Cause you can say the word, make it all so clear. We're all just searching for a sense of solidarity, to hold each other close and confiscate our destiny. No one wants to leave with the work undone. We only need a brush, we can pass along. I kept the bullet in the chamber for a rainy day, but what's the fun in planning for it anyway? I got too many colors for a sheet of rain, and I can make it autumn every single day. What could be a better answer to life? Weighing on your shoulders just to survive. Where are those who echoes brighter evening light. And if you would simply look around, you'll see why. But I live in a dream where I am free and I believe. And I already know what comes and goes in this beautiful world filled with absence. For there are no exceptions, all in one colorful canvas, devoid of an artist. So if the rain is to suffer, then I shall take the offer, and I won't need any answers as it may be. Do you hear the song of trivial times, singing through the noise of cosmic divine? Through this endless melody, there is never any remedy, only echoes from the cycles bound to repeat. Yet I'm still in my seat, eager to see where the lines meet. And I am not afraid of what awaits. In this beautiful world filled with absence, for there are no exceptions, all in one colorful canvas, devoid of an artist. So if the land is to suffer, then I shall take the offer, and I won't need any answers as it may be. Hour 5 of driving and my head is held askew. Every time I cross the roadside, it always feels a bit too soon. Not a single thought inside me that isn't burned with self-abuse. And if I couldn't even help myself, I wonder what's the use. Windows echo phonemes out towards our point of view. Watch them falling on the outer roads, all beating black and blue. I could talk you dead for hours, God, I'd give my world to you. So remember, all I wanna do is to see you riding off the other way and drifting out of you. Sometimes I beat myself to death over past time. I keep a bullet with my name against my head. From 4th to 5th I feel the seatbelt crush my insides, and wonder how it's gonna feel when I am. Baby, do you know what it's like to feel? Just
the bass go.
Sitting down in silence, I approach the speed of sound. All my ignorance made manifest, like raindrops falling down. Feel my body off the pavement, set in concrete, solid ground. What's the point in loving anything if you won't be around? Awful thoughts might break me, so I simply stare in awe. All the tensions hit a fever pitch, and then the chord resolves. On the outside of myself, a eulogy and constant fall. My companion staring down the edge, and wishing she could fall. What the hell is wrong with me? I spit towards the light. I can't hear the words I wanna hear if I let go of life. So I sit and watch in silence with my heart and appetite, knowing all that I could ever want. All I wanna do is to do you right. Team together we can. Baby, do you know what you wanna hear? 'Cause you can say the word, make it all so clear. Or you can sit around, watch it disappear. So darling, do you know what you wanna say? It only takes an instant to slip away, but if you grab a hold, let the message play. I'm not scared of dying, I'm just scared of running dry. I wanna save myself from sorrow, thinking pain is justified. And if I leave this mortal coil, I deserve to feel some pride. I don't want to die tomorrow, I wanna live my fucking life. I want to fly. Drown out the atmosphere, we'll dance the night away. You've got far too many colors for some hopeless shade of gray. With the clouds that block the sun, I'll never seem to overstay. Find the northern star and navigate. Grab that wheel and break away.
Hour 9 of driving and I'm hopelessly askew. Every time I greet the cliffside, I never seem to follow through. So when I turn myself around, I hope I'm facing you. No, it's fine. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, disobedience, your progeny woke up again, all full of insolence, unfit to glance the sovereign. He whiles the time away with petty acts of mutiny, a heart of heritage fantasy is sure a sign of lunacy. Purest in its ecstasy, temptation of atrocity. Denied a sense of agency to further aims of royalty. Forbidden phrases spoken, clandestine hypocrisy. They killed the prince to be the perfect little packages, disposed of when it's finished. Bearings free from cartilage, no beating all within it. A guided metamorphosis, but she won't get the memo. You're the object of affection, hold me tight. In the spellbound insurrection, we fly by night. If the sunlight stays behind us, out of sight, be my object of affection by candlelight.
They don't even know what they wanna hear. They only know the torch and the warmth of fear. Spirited from helplessness, devoid of intuition, she pulled its cork on consciousness. Simulacra sensitive and thoughts left out of order. Subservience is consequence, in time it will get better. Mage of black, a heretic who saved her from her reverie. More freedom than she's ever known, a self-imposed identity. The weight of ego crashing down the spiral towards it. Her cheek is cradled by a hand of pure machinery. Oh, jointed empathy, she
Little packages so easily outfitted. Woman function fluctuate. No longer committed. So malleable, the passion built for what these feelings felt for.
You're the object of affection, hold me tight. In the spellbound insurrection, we fly by night. If the sunlight stays behind us, out of sight, be my object of affection by candlelight.
They don't even know what function fails to show. Netflix the status quo. The only thing they know that we've been born and so perfectly askew.
Perfect little packages wrapped up in contradiction. Metal moves organically, a sick and twisted fiction. But maybe what you're missing is that twisted point of view. The outline of your item cast in cadmium colored hues. No holding up to scrutiny, possibly obtuse. So come and join the artifice, we've left a spot for you. I swear it on my honor. You're the object of affection, hold me tight. In the spellbound insurrection, we fly by night. If the sunlight stays behind us, out of sight, be my object of affection by candlelight.
It started with a sound. Straight up and dash it cause while you're weighing it down. And just like magic, yes, the sky high they knew. Oh, you connected me to you. It's true. When time is right, and all that one can be reflected in your eyes. We track the fire up to glide across the sea. Anything to bridge the gap from you to me. I catch a silver gold. And unfinished gold like we play. be wonderful as skeleton. I love you for a little, cause I'm going through my me like you. My heart beats the rhythm just for you. And I could leave it on the shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing could conceal the things I feel, my love. I give you my grand baby. Do you feel the things I feel? I am definite and real. その過去を捨ててここまでおいで As long as there are stars up above, I will always be in love.
I keep searching for a moment, never knowing what I wanted truly. Until the core like he was hopeless. Synthesized of becoming concretely. How it's completed by your network. Heights of the vision and the time of the night set. Then I'm looking for a moment. Playing for days and for weeks and forever.